Hello everyone, it's Eride Ranger, and I've got so much riding footage. The weather's been absolutely beautiful, and I just wanted to share some of it with you all. So this was actually a trip from earlier in the spring with my husband and I. This is actually his first time back out riding after his accident. So it was actually on the road that we're going on coming up. So I think he was glad that I was there with him, having a buddy with him, first time he's back on riding. And I'd never been on this road before, so I'm glad I had him with me too. So the road starts off heading into the mountain. You can see it in the distance there. Absolutely stunning Blue Ridge Mountains. And further in, we get to a private dirt road that we got permission to use. So sit tight and enjoy. This sunrise is so beautiful. It makes the trees almost look like it's fall, but it's just the glow of that sunrise reflecting on the leaves and the still bare trees. As we climb up into the mountains, spring hasn't quite gotten to the trees all the way. You're going to see them get more and more sparse. And eventually, once we hit the dirt road, there's almost no green yet. It's so early in spring. But if you want to see this same trail with more green on it, my next video is going to be me taking this trail on my own, and everything's greened up a ton. We had a ton of rain in between the two videos, and it is gorgeous, so stay tuned to part 2. Now, if anyone has noticed, my handlebars are crooked here. I fixed it on our way back down the mountain, but I just kind of dealt with it on the way up. So, sorry, I know it's annoying. It was annoying to ride like that, to be honest, but it was minor enough that I could get through it, you know? Also, I don't know why it looks like my husband's taillight is blinking. I think it's just the LEDs and the frame rate of the camera. But trust me, in real life, his taillight is not blinking. And again, if it bugs you, the next video is going to be me doing this on my own, so I won't be there. That was my husband checking on me, seeing how I was doing with this steep gravel road. And honestly, I was doing pretty well. I figured out the trick was to just use my legs and absorb a lot of the bumps as they came through, and everything smoothed out quite a bit. It's also better in the next video for part 2. When we had all the rain, it really smoothed everything out quite a bit. I mentioned that this was a private road, and there's just one or two things that I can't show you along this ride, just so that everything remains private and not out there, with just for respect. So I had to cut there so I wasn't showing something, and then I can't actually show you the destination at the top either. But coming back down, there's beautiful footage. Once we get back to the blacktop, you can see the distance in the view coming down from the mountain, and it's beautiful. Here we are, just about reaching the top, and again, I can't show you what is at the top of this road, but we're just about to turn around and I'll show you the view coming back down. It's still a little covered with woods to start, but once we get to the blacktop where things are a little bit more open, there are stunning views here. So on this ride down, my husband had recommended that I use the regen braking so that I didn't kill my brakes coming down the mountain. And honestly, I struggled with it a little bit. Even regen 1 was slowing me down too much so that I was falling behind quite a bit, like you see right here. And as I turned the throttle to get my speed back to catch up to him, as soon as I let it off to coast, it would just slow me down too much again. So I played with the settings a little bit, and honestly I found it was best for me to just leave regen off, and then the natural coasting did most of the braking for me, with a little touch on the brakes every once in a while, and only turning on the regen braking on a particularly steep section. And that's just what I found worked best for me on this trip. that stunning view. It gets better as we go, but coming off the mountain, having these views overlooking the valley was absolutely stunning. Again, I don't show the entire ride here, but I am going to show the clips that have really nice views along with them. And that concludes this ride. My name's Eride Ranger, and thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Ride safe!